Good morning, children. Back to the class. Till we have completed the this period 2 syllabus, and now we are starting the annual syllabus. In that first chapter, we are going to see in this 14th lesson, safety outside the school. How we can be safety inside the school means we are very safety, and we are students everywhere will be under the teacher's control, under the principal control. We will be seeing you, anything happen to you, if you got any hurt, or if you got fever, if you got anything, or anything, anybody is scolding you, whatever happens in the school we will take. At home parents will take care. But when you are out of the school, when you go for picnic, or when you went for some other project work, wherever you went, how you have to take care of you, what things you have to do, and all this is about the lesson. The first one is safety and security. Each student should have the safety and security, because safety and security is the very important, and each person should remember in their life whatever we do. As a small kid onwards, we should take care of ourselves. That may be a girl, that may be a boy. So when we are out of the campus, now we are out with our friends, you went with the friends somewhere, how you have to take care and all. Learn outside the classroom is an essential. So it is very important that when you are outside the classroom, you have to learn some other things. People are taken in a variety of visits from nursery through to year 8, and this from the extending part of the student's life. So when you are age of 8 onwards, when you are out alone with your friends, with your team, so with any team you went out, how you have to be. Safety should be a top priority. So first of all, very important, the safety is the priority, very important thing, that is safety is most important in our life. People should be given instructions about the stand of behavior expended on the trip. When you are going on a trip, so suppose you are out for the trip, how you have to be. Every time the teacher will not be with you. Every time nobody is with you, then how you are alone. That time how you have to take care. So parents should ensure that students follow the instructions and use the proper recruitments. This is the measure to own safety and also others. So we have to carry some things with us when we are out of the place, when we are going alone, and you have to listen all the instructions given by the parents, given by the teachers. Everything you should be, keep in your mind. Then only you can have. Then medical matters. So medically sometimes we are not at all healthy enough. So that time also you have to take care of the proper medical care also. So it is important to let the authorities know if you are suffering from any medical health problems. If you have any problems, your authorities, means who is coming with you, all the people should know what you are what is your problem, any health issues you have, everything. Carrying your own medication, inhaler, inhabitic, so anything, whatever you have, monitoring pack, etc. Means at least minimum medicines like a headache tablets, or means that also with the, you have to go to the doctor and ask inhalers or any other items what you are not at all okay. Particularly some first aid box we say, like that box always should be with us. Make sure that members of the staff and your friends are aware of your medical condition and treatment procedures. So whatever, in case you have any problem, some people will be because of the suddenly they will collapse. Sometimes they unable to breathe. That time what to do? Your teachers should know, your staff, those who are with you, they should know, your friends also should know which treatment immediately we have to give the particular person. This is to ensure that if you have suffered from any symptoms of the known medical problem, immediately help can be provided. provide to you. So if you beforehand, if you are telling this is my problem, this is the thing I am suffering, all these things when you say, then others can do something to you during the visit of the activities. So at least what are the precautionary, so precautionary measures. So what is very important, that all we have to see. What are the mainly you have to carry? Carry out a head coat of to get on and off each from the transport, entering or leaving a resume restaurant activities, etc. Any places you are going, beforehand you have to see all the rooms. Suppose in the bedroom you are going, any cameras are there, anything is there, anything that harmful to you, or you are going by a transports, any transports. Is it safe or not? And in the hotel you are staying, in the washrooms, everything you have to check before you enter inside the rooms. Wear seat belts while traveling. While you are traveling, you have to make sure that you are wearing the seat belt. Check the fire exit and escape routes to each hotel or a hostel. Walk through the emergency escapes, rotate in each hotel. So you have to, when you enter, if anything happens, is there other exit room? How can I, if anything happen, any fire or anything, anybody comes and attacks, how can I escape? Everything you should have one idea. Then ensure that sleeping, when you are, while you are sleeping, accommodation is suitable and located together. Means you should not be alone. Make sure that you are with some others you are sleeping. When you are in the hotel, with any places, unknown places, if you are there, don't be alone. Don't go anywhere alone. Don't sleep alone, because you should need some accommodation so that anything happen, other person can react with you in a health issues or any other major problems. The next what you have to say, enter your room at night well before the time set by the teacher or guide. So before the teacher says when the teacher says you enter, means immediately. Once it is night, you should not come out alone unless without your teacher. You have to ask your permission of the teacher and you come with somebody else so that you can do. That also well-known people only. Write your mobile number on the sheet of paper and hand it over to your teacher and concerned authority. Make sure you have either mobile numbers or means you have to write your number and give your number, phone number, if you are using your phone number. Otherwise your parents' number always should be. And when you are going, you have to make sure that you are telling all the details to your guide and or teacher, authority, whomever it is. You have to speak to them. The next, same way, whenever we go, and if you are taking any other outside, means you should have the proper behavior with others. You should maintain that. You should not show that you are very weak or you are not at all strong enough. If you are showing that, other people, unknown strangers may take advantages, and we should not receive from strangers anything that may be affected to us. Sometimes they may be a poison ones, that may be anything can happen to our life. So that's why if the strangers are giving us anything, we should not take. And we should not carry the jewelries more. We should not wear the very costly jewelries in our body, in the neck or hands, ears, because that may, because for the jewelry also sometimes we may get into the trouble. So they, to catch the jewelry, they may kill us also. So all these things you should have one idea about that. And the 5 steps are, so there are 5 steps to be a risk. So risk assignments. What are the 5 steps of risk assignment? The first one is what? Identify of the hazards. So hazards means first one. So what is this hazards? So hazard means what? Anything that may cause harmful. So anything it is you think that is harmful to you, immediately you have to take their chance. You should get into the You have to be aware of that risk and you have to immediately react. The next one, risk when it is, if you think that is any harmful to you, anybody is harming you, anything can happen, immediately you have to react. The next one is a what they are telling, next one is a participants, children participating in the trip. So when you are participating in the trip, so third one, you have to make sure that how you are handling with others, who might be harmed. Your participants are harmful to you or any others outside are harmful to you, you have to have teachers. Teachers accompany the trip. So with the children together as a group you have to go. And in that group, the teacher or a guide or authority should be there to accompany you. You should not go alone anywhere. That also very, I am going with my friends, means that is not safe. With your friends, some elder ones should be with you so that they can guide you. They can make you to understand what is harmful, what is a good and what is a bad. You should not go alone. The next one, public. So public, member of the general public who are not taking part in the trip. So you should not speak with others whom you are not, if they are not part of your trip, you should be little aware. And if you are strangers, mainly we can say, if the strangers are coming and we also will join with you, immediately you should not say yes. You don't know who all are there, why they are coming and asking us, what is the reason. So everything you have to keep in your mind. Team, participants and in the team, participants should be there, team members should be, teachers should be there. So more than that, other unknown people we should not allow them. Participant, teachers and the public. So all this together when you are mingling with the public, when you are going to different places and talking to different people, you should be aware how you have to behave with others. You should not show very happily, should not means you should not say all your details to unknown people. Where are you from means immediately if you give your answers, everything means in other time they may come to the schools and they will say, I know this girl, her name is this, her address is there, I am uncle. They will tell and they will take you out. So immediately they will give you something and they will take you out. Anything can happen. Nowadays we are seeing many things are happening, small or big, not at all matter. So that's why we have to be very careful. The next one you see, again you have to what things. You already risk and you have to take care and record and implement of your findings. You have to implement whatever you are doing. And major injuries. You could continue to participate in the trips. So you can go to the trips, but you have to make sure that cut scratches means what are the very very dangerous you should not carry. And serious injuries, you could probably not to be able to continue. In case any small cut anything means you can do. And in case anything happened to you, so any particular pain or back problem, any other problems are there, you should not participate in the team's trip we can say. And sometimes when you lose other major, more than major injuries are there. Minor, serious and major and fatal. All these things you have to be. Sometimes if you take just a leanness, means no problem, only the back pain, no problem, only I have breathing problem. That may go into the danger level and sometimes the people may die also. That's why immediately if any health issues are there, immediately we have to inform our guide or authorities, anybody. So they have given you one table here in your textbook 89, 80, 81 and 82. Just helplines and head injuries, what you have to do. The next one, fractures. All the details they have given, whom to call. Just you recall it, you read out so that it will be helpful for you anytime when you are out of the place when you are going. Please make sure that you are reading, and in this also please read the lesson fully once again. I have completed this lesson. I will be giving you question and answers, but your duty to read full lesson, because all the other exercise will be coming inside the lesson only. Make sure that you are reading it well and underline whatever you think it is important. I hope you have enjoyed the lesson. Thank you.